Just announced, Princess Leonor de Barbón Ortiz wedding date finally revealed. She's the future queen, born into duty, trained for the crown. But now, love takes the stage. The palace didn't plan this. Yet it's official. Princess Leonor's wedding date is finally revealed. And it changes everything. For years, Europe has watched her grow. Princess Leonor de Bourbon Ortiz, daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, heir to the Spanish throne. Born into history, raised in silence, a royal life dictated by tradition, schedule, and state expectations. She wasn't supposed to choose her own path. But she just did. Now, the world knows. The date is set. Princess Leonor is getting married. And it's not just a wedding. It's a seismic shift in the future of the Spanish monarchy. The official announcement came not through a royal broadcast, not through a grand public address, but via a short, almost understated statement from the royal household. 12 lines. One name. One date. June 14, 2026. Madrid. Princess Leonor will marry. But who is he? And why now? That's where the story becomes even more compelling. Because this isn't just about love. It's about legacy, pressure, rebellion, and the quiet strength of a young woman born to rule, yet determined to live. For years, rumors swirled around Princess Leonor's private life. Whispers of foreign princes, aristocratic suitors, even high-ranking military officers. All vetted, all calculated, all wrong. The man she chose isn't who anyone expected. He's not a traditional royal. Not a prince from another throne. But he is someone who understands the world she comes from. A diplomat's son, educated in Geneva, fluent in 5 languages, rooted in nobility, but free from its weight. His name is Alejandro Muñoz Casillas. 30 years old, discreet, cultured, and most importantly, trusted. For over 4 years, their relationship remained hidden. Not in scandal, but in safety. Because Leonor knew, if the world found out too soon, it wouldn't survive the scrutiny. So, they waited, loved in silence, and slowly earned the blessing of the crown. It wasn't easy. King Felipe, a man of balance and discipline, struggled with the idea. Not because he disapproved of Alejandro, but because of the timing. Spain is on edge. The monarchy walks a fine line between reverence and resistance. One misstep, one wrong alliance, could fracture generations of progress. Leonor knew this. And yet, she didn't wait for full approval. She led. She presented Alejandro not as a request, but a decision. Queen Letizia, always fiercely protective of her daughters, saw what others missed. Leonor's clarity, her conviction, her peace. She supported the match from the start. And slowly, so did the rest of the royal household. Over the past year, Alejandro has quietly attended royal events, not at the front, but in the shadows. Always present, never imposing. Royal aides say he's become close with Leonor's younger sister, Sofia. He's even been spotted walking privately with King Felipe during off-camera moments, discussing, no doubt, the gravity of what it means to marry a future queen. But why now? Why not wait until Leonor ascends the throne? Because she didn't want to repeat history. Her father married after becoming king. Her grandmother, Queen Sofia, married at 19, but into pressure, not freedom. Leonor is choosing a different path. To marry while still crown princess. To begin her reign not alone, but with someone by her side. And that, insiders say, is the key. This isn't just a personal choice. It's a calculated act of modern monarchy. Spain's future queen is signaling a new era, one of transparency, balance, and yes, love. The wedding itself will be held in Madrid, but not at the Palacio Real. Instead, the ceremony will take place at the Monasterio de El Escorial, historic, sacred, and symbolic. The resting place of kings. The birthplace of dynasties. Guest lists are being finalized. Heads of state, European royals, and a carefully selected mix of Spanish public figures, meant to reflect the diversity of modern Spain. But it won't be excessive. Leonor has insisted on simplicity. A limited number of media passes. No global broadcast. She wants it to be real. The dress will be designed by a Spanish atelier, rumored to be none other than Lorenzo Caprile, the designer behind Queen Letizia's iconic looks. But even this detail is closely guarded. What we do know is that Leonor will not wear a new tiara. She has chosen the fleur-de-lis tiara, Spain's most symbolic royal heirloom. The same tiara Queen Letizia wore at her own wedding. A powerful nod to lineage and responsibility. As the date nears, questions multiply. Will this marriage shift the public perception of the monarchy? Will Alejandro receive a formal title? Or will he remain a private citizen married to a public destiny? Sources say Leonor has asked for him not to be titled, at least not yet. She wants the Spanish people to meet him first, not as a figure, but as a man. As the person she trusts with her future. And what about politics? Will her marriage impact her succession? Will Parliament require a formal vote? It's possible. Already, constitutional experts are drafting what may become the first amendment related to royal marriages in decades. But most believe the public will support her. Because this isn't scandal. This isn't defiance. It's evolution. And the Spanish people, weary of spectacle, are ready for something genuine. A royal who mirrors their hopes, their fears, their dreams. Behind the palace walls, preparations have already begun. Staff say Leonor has taken the lead, managing details herself, choosing flowers, music, even writing parts of the ceremony. She's not handing her wedding to the monarchy. She's building it for her future. In a world of pre-written destinies, Leonor is authoring her own chapter. And June 14th will be its opening line. So, as Europe prepares to witness the wedding of a future queen, no, this isn't just about a gown, or a crown, or a kiss before cameras. It's about the next generation of royalty choosing life on their own terms. Love with purpose, duty with heart. The date is set, the world will watch, and nothing, not even a throne, will be the same again.